Here's what happened. Round 17 of the FIA Motocross World Championship, the MXGP of the Netherlands in Arnhem. MX2 Race One, a flying start for Sascha Koenen over the Vauxhall shot line for the 13th time. Simon Langenfelder, who was 15th in the qualifying race, was shuffled back to about 15th on the exit of the turn, as Koenen led the way from Adamo. Everts in blue, Rick Elzinga on the number 4. And the defending champion, home favourite, in about 10th place on the number 1, Kai de Wolf. His race got going though eventually. He found his way past Latta and McClellan and Elzinga. That move on Everts put him up into 3rd on lap 5. Langenfelder was fighting hard. He eventually found his way past the number 99 of Ferrez as he worked his way towards the front as well. 2nd place then for the number 1, Kai de Wolf, as he eased past the number 80 of Andrea Adamo. At that point, Sascha Koenen was about 8-9 seconds clear of him. Eventually whittled down the gap. There was a slight mistake on the straight previously to this that allowed a bit more drive at the rear wheel for de Wolf. He took over the lead on lap 15. And then look at this final lap while sitting in 6. Acrobats for Simon Langenfelder out of 6 to 8, and all of a sudden the gap at the top of the championship as de Wolf crossed the line for his 10th race win and Langenfelder crossing the line in 8. The gap now down from 40 to 24 as we head into race 2. Sascha Koenen, Adamo, Everts and McClellan were your top 5. In the second MX2 race, Kai de Wolf desperate to get another race win and pick up a home Grand Prix victory. Simon Langenfelder hoping to stay out of trouble. Well, that lasted about 100 metres. He was down at the first turn and would have to do it all again as Andrea Adamo grabbed the Vauxhall shot. Everts found his way past early on to lead the way. Camden McClellan there in 3rd on the number 8, Monster Energy Triumph, and de Wolf both going past Adamo on the opening lap. Start of lap 2, McClellan was your new leader with this pass on Everts. De Wolf was there languishing in 3rd, but he too then found the opportunity to find his way past the Belgian on the number 26, Husqvarna. Adamo then got the better of the Belgian as well, as he moved into 3rd on lap 3. Langenfelder siding his way, Sascha Koenen siding his way through as well, as he moved into 4th. The battle for the lead though, between de Wolf and McClellan. De Wolf going through on lap 5. Langenfelder with a lot of work to do, having to carve his way through traffic. He made his pass on Everts late in the day to take 5th place. But it was de Wolf who was victorious, going 1-1 from McClellan. Adamo, your overall Grand Prix though. De Wolf, Adamo and Sascha Koenen. De Wolf winning at home for the first time. He's now 15 points behind.
Vereniging Wim Mulder, hij heeft die prachtige bokaal met die echte Hollandse motor erop. Voor die tweede lucht in de Mans van Jouwen. En dan gaan we luisteren voor de eerste maal hier.
I went 1-1, so couldn't wish for more today. Bummer from yesterday that I crashed on the first lap. But we did really good in the championship, so overall I'm really happy about this weekend. Winning my first ever home GP is amazing.
In MXGP Race One, Lucas Koenen got squeezed out of the gate. He went to the inside, Gifting fell, going in at the top end of the stream there. It was Koldenhoff who came away with the Vauxhall shot. Hurling's there in 2nd, Fevre 3rd, Geiser in 4th. Koenen fell going into the first turn. He picked himself up outside the top 25 in a field of 38. He would have to go to town if he was to do anything about damage limitation, because Roman Fevre was sitting there in 4th place behind Tim Geiser as Hurlings made his way to the lead early on the opening lap with that pass on Koldenhoff. Towards the middle of the race though, things started to heat up. Roman Fevre found his way past Geiser, bringing Bonacorsi with him. And Bonacorsi also found his way past Tim Geiser as well. As the number 96 got the better of Geiser in the latter stages of the race. That put him into 5th on lap 13. He then found his way past Bonacorsi to move in at 4th. He then had Romain Febvre, his main rival, ahead of him in 3rd until he found his way past Glenn Koldenoff, who'd been holding 2nd for the entirety of the race. Koonin found his way past the Hoff and Febvre to move into 2nd, but it was a win for Jeffrey Hurlings, victorious over Koonin by 3 seconds in the end. Febvre was 3rd, Koldenoff 4th, Bonacorsi was 5th. The second MX2 race here at the MXGP of the Netherlands in Arnhem. Lucas Koonin banging bars on the exit of the gate immediately. Glenn Koldenoff with his 2nd foxhole shot. Kevin Brumman, who was 9th in race 1, tipped out on the outside and would fall again on the opening lap. The Hoff led the way, but Hurlings quick to get to the lead by the time we got to turn 3. Febvre was there in 3rd. Koonin in around about 10th or 12th position again. I think it was actually 15th on the opening lap, actually. Febvre, Geiser, Bogas, all hustling, and then changing the whole outlook of the race. Febvre falling from 3rd to 10th on the 2nd lap. And as he picked himself up, Lucas Koonin was right there behind him. Koonin on a charge, found his way past Bonacorsi, and then Koldenoff. Obviously, emerged past a million different people, but this one at the sharp end, every pass meant that he was getting that bit closer to Romain Febvre in the points. Found his way past Geiser to move into 2nd on lap 14. Couldn't do anything about Jeffrey Hurlings despite getting this close to him. Hurlings won the race from Koonin, Geiser, Koldenoff, Bonacorsi. Febvre across the line in 8th. The overall Grand Prix for the 110th time in his career. Jeffrey Hurlings going 1-1. Lucas Koonin 2nd, Koldenoff 3rd, Geiser 4th. Romain Febvre off the podium in 5th this weekend. And the gap now, 31 points between the top 2 as we head to round 18.
Dat is af, jongens. Even aan de boord.
After a few laps, I had a quite nice gap. I was like, okay, we're all good. And then I started 96 coming and he kept charging. So, but I remember when I was 18 in 2012 in Lierop, I could go 35+2 without even, being tired at all. So he's at that point now in his career when he's 18, and I'm on my way down. So I'm very pleased with the 1-1.